Hello everybody and welcome to the On the Pitch podcast. This is going to be our first vlog on the channel, kind of just showing you some semi-pro soccer here in America, especially the lower divisions here in Kansas City, Missouri, as well as Kansas, and all this basically Midwest area. Our first game is going to be Woodland FC versus AFC Columbia in the Midwest Premier League. As you can see, I'm going to put the link right here, or a little video right here for you to look at. But we did a video about the Midwest Premier League earlier, and I'm excited to see this game. AFC Columbia was my local team from when I lived there in Central Missouri, and Woodland has really been growing this last couple of years ever since their success in the U.S. Open Cup and getting to the U.S. Open Cup, where they played Boss FC out of St. Louis. Now, I've got someone who's going to be joining with me, so make sure you stick tuned, and we're going to be vlogging the whole thing, hoping to get some interviews with the president and some coaches, and then showing you some lower-level soccer here in America.
I would have gone niche.
Right. Say hi.
What's up?
You're good? With Ross Harris, the founder and president of Woodland FC. Ross, how are we doing today?
Doing great. Just excited to get our Midwest Premier League campaign underway. We've played a league game with our reserve team, but now it's when it gets really real and we see what we're all about today.
Yeah, absolutely. So what can you kind of tell us about the group that you have this year? Are you returning a lot of guys from last year, or is it kind of a newer squad? Or?
Majority is a newer squad. Being finishing runner-up last year, we knew we needed to retool and revamp the squad a little. Yeah, we have some important mainstays returning, some important key guys, key contributors are back. We've brought out some new guys that have refueled the hunger and the desire in the team to reclaim the crown we used to have.
Yep. And what does it mean to you guys joining a league like the Midwest Premier League? You know, leaving the select league and coming to this. Does the standards kind of stay the same for you guys? Does it mean you're more professional? What really goes with that?
So great question. I want to start off with the select league. We had a great experience there. Cut our teeth not only as a club, but myself as an owner in the league. I thought the select league was a great opportunity to get us to cut our teeth as a new club, and I think people should try it. Those who are looking to get into competitive soccer in Kansas City, I think that's a great place to begin. So we have a lot of gratitude to that league. Second, moving to the Midwest Premier League, it's parallel with UPSL in terms of talent. So there's a lot of step up now. There's a lot higher expectations. There's a lot higher standards. We're not at a public park anymore, for example. We're now at a local stadium, and that doesn't mean that we are. That doesn't mean that we're too good for something. It means that we're trying to climb higher and take our team up to a level that we think we can climb to further up in the USL pyramid.
Absolutely. And then now, real quick, does winning this league also help you guys get into that U.S. Open Cup qualifiers like you did last year? Is it still the same kind of qualification through there, or is it different with the Midwest Premier League?
So it's an open, so the teams that want to enter can enter. The Midwest Premier League doesn't bar anybody who won't represent the league well. That's one reason why we stayed, or why we moved where we did. We still had the access to the Open Cup of the Midwest Premier League, but really it was the call to bring, especially with the way that college recruitment has changed and how American players aren't being favored in our own area. We wanted to create a secondary level or secondary path for players to get seen, because we know the great pathway that the UPSL is for a lot of college players, not just to college game, but also to the pro game. And we've had a lot of players who have come through our program who have gone on to professional play in Germany, players who have gone to professional play in New Zealand, and players who have earned scholarships in schools in the area because of their play with us. So we want to continue to be that pathway for aspiring young men. Now, like I just have a nice program, but aspiring young men to grow into the careers that they want to have, and whether that's with the USL, whether that's with college, or wherever that may be, we want to propel them further.
Nice. And then who's a key player that we should be looking at while we're watching this game?
I'll give you a new player and a returning player.
Okay.
We have, obviously, from the returning squad, we have our captains, Federico Verlicki and Sean Thompson. Their experience, not just in college, but overseas, they lead the team well. They embody what it means to be a player for Woodland, what it means to be a Royal. And we could not be more grateful for the leadership they've brought to the team. And then as far as a new player, we have a lot of young players. We have 4 high school players on the team that made the squad. They've just been outstanding and stellar.
Yeah.
But really, out of the new players, one I really want to point out is Arturo Arard, playing on our left wing.
Okay.
Super exciting player, has USL experience, has major money tournament experience playing for Real España here in Kansas City as well. And he's just an exciting player that takes people on 1v1, but can also set up and finish.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and good luck today.
Thank you, Bridger.
Yep. Here I am with the head coach of Woodland FC, Coach Chandler Givler. Chandler, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Couple of things. You got your first game of the season coming up. What can we really expect from you guys today?
You can expect high-paced football. You can expect quality football. From both teams, I think Columbia have a great program and a great team. A lot of respect to those guys, and thankful for them making the drive down here. So you guys should see some good football today.
Good. And then with it being your first game, who really do you think is going to be most impactful for you today? Besides the wind.
Yeah, the wind's definitely going to be impactful. But, I mean, I think the whole starting 11, you'll see an impact from. Our attack is fast-paced and score a lot of goals. Our defense is solid and big. And our goalkeeper is out of this world. So.
Yep. And you were a former player for these guys, now stepping into a head coaching role. What does that kind of mean to you? Obviously, you played here, and now you're coaching. What does this club really mean to you?
This club means everything. The owner, Ross, really gave me an opportunity as a player to kind of wind down my career on my terms. And that transitioned right into a coaching role, which I'm really thankful for, and I'm super excited.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck today.
Thank you so much.
I am with the head coach of AFC Columbia, Chris Miller. Chris, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. Wouldn't miss it. So now you're transitioning, not just coach, but you're also now the president of AFC Columbia. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means I just get a hand in everything, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of work, but you know, you kind of get to see all the things that you didn't really think about when you were just coaching. So
yeah,
it's been nice for us, and you know, enjoying everything, enjoying the guys. It's been a good group so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, this is your 4th year now with the team. A little bit more roles for you, but obviously you have some good assistants that are helping you with it. I noticed that Dakota isn't here tonight.
He's not, yeah.
He told me to definitely give him updates for the game, so I'll make sure to do that.
Yeah.
But who are some guys that we really should be looking at tonight? Who's going to be your standout player?
Well, we hope they all are. You know, that's sort of how we have to do things, is by committee, and you know, I think all these guys are capable of having, you know, moments. That's why they're here. You know, taking a group, it's hard to pick just 18.
Yeah.
With this, because they're very competitive. You know, I don't know who to tell you, because to me they all have their roles to play, and there's nothing that's less important or more important than anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. After your guys' 3-1 win against Great Plains, you know, how much would it be? How would it feel for you guys to start off with 2 good wins?
Well, I mean, points on the road is huge in this conference. It's very, very difficult to travel. I mean, everybody's got to do it. We've got to do it 5 times. You know, the other team's only got to do it once. So, you know, that part's hard if you can get points, which was huge for us last week. You know, it certainly makes life easier when you're at home and familiar and not having to do the travel. But, you know, we're playing a very good team today. We know that. Even though they haven't played, we know they're a really good team.
Yeah.
So, you know, to get, you know, to be competitive here and hopefully get better from what we were last week is sort of the aim.
Absolutely. And obviously a big thing with the conference kind of growing into the West and East Division. What are your expectations with this season going into that West Division?
Well, you know, honestly, really in the 4 years that I've been a part of this, everybody has been very competitive. It's like, you know, you don't get any gimme games.
Yep.
You don't get any easy ones. No one really kind of runs away too much from anybody else, and so that makes it fun. So the games are competitive. And you know, I you know, just based on some of the results we've seen so far, they seem to be fairly competitive here too. I don't think anybody's, you know, is going to blow anybody out.
Yep.
And you know, hopefully we're not on the end of that if it does happen. But for the most part, you know, this league is you know, is very competitive, and that's again, makes it fun.
Yep, absolutely. Well, good luck today. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Yep. Still got it. For real. I don't think Luke's a fan of the music. Big shout out to Woodlands FC because it is very professional. Everything seems really nice. They're gonna have mascots with the players that are gonna be walking out here in a second. The field is amazing. Shout out to Mill Valley High School for letting them use this field. Absolutely amazing facilities. The only thing that I gotta gripe about is these stupid football blue lines on a soccer field. It's the only thing I have to gripe about. Everything else, this place is perfect. Probably got about, if we're looking, probably about 100 people here, give or take, maybe even less. But not a bad crowd for a windy Sunday afternoon for some lower division soccer here in America.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's presentation of the Midwest Premier League, featuring the visitors, AFC Columbia versus your Woodland Football Club. One, Ivan Morales. Number 4, Alessandro Rangoni. Number 6, David Ray.
I'll slice with cheese.
Top. Oh, yes.
The man running the ticket booth just let us know that the attendance for today's game is 113. Not too bad for some semi-pro, low-level soccer here in America. So 113, $10 a pop. Not a bad little poll.
Come on.
Woodland FC goal scored by number 9, Irma Casa.
I got it.
Goal.
Save. Hey everybody, right after the AFC Columbia versus Woodland game, I'm actually here with the former president here, Zach Fisher of AFC Columbia. Zach, how you doing, man?
Hey, it's great to be out here. It's great to see AFC Columbia. It's great to see Woodland. Loving that they're in the league. It's been a great experience with all the KC clubs. But weird not being able to support AFC, but always here in spirit. Yeah.
So obviously you transitioned now to a commissioner role for the league. Kind of tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so as AFC was a founding member of the Gateway Conference for the Midwest Premier League, it made sense because our club has been a part of the league for the longest and also just knows all the other clubs as well. So when I stepped away from AFC for the summer, it made sense to at least offer my services in case the commissioner role wasn't filled. And of course, you get a call about 2 months later saying, "Hey, you wanna do it?" Here we are. A couple months later, visiting all of our KC clubs.
Yep. So as a commissioner, what kind of does that mean on like a day-to-day or really like kind of like a game day thing? What exactly are you going to be doing?
Yeah, so you just want to make sure your clubs are getting onboarded properly. You want to make sure they're registering their players. You're tracking red cards and yellow cards, making standards or being up caps. Or more so, just making sure that things are running smoothly. It's not my job to tell clubs necessarily what to do. Just as long as they're being our minimum standards and they're doing things properly, that's all I can ask for. I'm really just out here to show support so that everybody's interested in stuff. So that's my goal.
Yep. And then if you could plug anything for us, like for the league or anything like that, what would you tell people to go to be able to check out all the games?
Yeah, of course, the schedule, the standings are always on MWPL.com and MWPL.com. Just come out. These are great games. These are great players. Just come out, support it, check it out.